you're a student in high school, college, whichever, and you're in summer. You're in summer break right now, and you're not doing anything. You wake up, you stay in your bed, you scroll on TikTok, you scroll on YouTube, and you don't do anything with your life. And if you're fine with that, stay fine with that. That's fine. But if you're not fine with that, and if you're like I was last summer, not being fine with it, not being fine with watching porn and playing video games and scrolling on Instagram all summer, watch this video. I know what it feels like to wake up, be home alone during the summer, and have freedom. Yay, I can play video games. Being so excited to get on Fortnite. But deep down inside, I knew I didn't want to be doing this. I wanted to be doing something meaningful. I didn't want to waste my summer away. Deep down inside, I always felt empty after an unproductive day because I didn't do anything. School really gets us in these patterns where we know, wake up, go to school, this period, this class, lunch, this class, gone, go home, do homework, go to bed. And you have that period set out for you. During the summer, you have freedom to do whatever you would like to do. And for me personally, when I wake up and don't do anything, have no purpose, and just wake up and living my summer meaningless, it kind of hurts me deep down inside. You know, I've had those days where you don't do anything. And today, I'm going to make a video about how to find purpose in your summer and not just sit down, scroll through TikTok or Instagram or whatever, YouTube, play video games all day. And like I said, if you're fine with that and you don't feel something inside of you telling you to do something, or if you don't feel drained or purposeless, that's fine. And I'm not going to call you out if you don't care. I'm not going to call you out about that because that's your choice. And if it's your business, it's none of my business. And I'm not going to press you about that. I love you anyways. But this is for the person who wants to do something and wants to be productive, but instead scrolls on Instagram every day. This is for the person that wants to do something but doesn't have the balls to do anything. This is for you. And this is for the person that wakes up, gets on their Xbox 30 seconds after waking up. That wasn't that bad. Maybe like 30 minutes. This is for the person who wakes up, sits in their bed, beats their meat, then gets up, goes to play on the Xbox for 4 hours, eats some chocolate for breakfast. And this is for the person that doesn't like that lifestyle of wasting your summer. So, this is how to find purpose in your summer. And I'm going to get right into it, as I just went through a 4-minute intro. The first thing I want you to do is get a piece of paper. No, I'll get a piece of paper too. Write 3 things down that you want to do in a day during the summer. 3 things that you would like to work on and improve during the summer. So let's say you wanted to get fit. Exercise. That's one thing. 2, what if you want to learn the guitar? Okay, guitar. That's not me. I'm just writing things down. These aren't my 3 goals. Well, exercises, but. And the third thing. I want to read books. I want to gain some more knowledge. Books. And these don't have to be your 3 things. I'm just writing these 3 things down. Write them down on a piece of paper. And do these things. And don't BS yourself about it. Get up and do these things. You wake up with no purpose. You wake up, get out of your bed, or stay in your bed, scroll on your phone. You're comfortable, and you're glad you have freedom. You are truly glad you have freedom. You want freedom. And you want to play video games, and you want to scroll on your phone. And you really believe you do want to. But you also know that you don't want to. You also know that this leaves a hole inside of you. If you've ever felt like me, after one of these days, you have so much fun playing Fortnite with your friends and scrolling on your phone. You have so much fun. And then you get off the game, you stop talking to your friends, and you're back to real life, and you're depressed. And I think it is sometimes fun to play. It really is fun to play video games. But when you get off, or even while you're still playing, you realize you're not doing anything. And I know I'm rambling. This is what I said in the intro. But this is the first thing I want you to do, is to make these 3 items. You don't have to write it down if you don't want to, but I really would recommend it. And you write down these 3 items that you want to do. And you work on them. And you don't BS yourself on them. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to stay consistent. Also, I know you probably noticed there was a cut in the video. I usually do not do this, but I needed a moment to think, because I did not want the video to be me going, I don't know, you know? So I didn't want that to happen. So I'm going into the next thing. I just said so again. I'm going into the next thing now, and that is consistency. People have a common misconception about consistency. They say it's being 100%, you know, never missing a day. And you're not good enough to do that, so that's not what consistency is. Consistency is constantly improving how many times you do it. Maybe you want to start working out and you have a 5-day split. You missed 2 days on the first week. You missed 3 days on the second week. Actually, that's not a good example. Stress that. Same thing, 5-day split. First week, you missed 3 out of the 5 days. And then you missed 2 out of the 5 days. Then you missed 1 out of the 5 days. Then you missed 1 out of the 5 days again. But then you get to that perfect time. And then maybe you're on a streak. You've worked out for 25 days in a row. And then you miss a day. That does not make you inconsistent. That's an anomaly. And that's something that you don't do every day. That's not you. So, just because you miss 1 day doesn't mean you're inconsistent. And by all means, I'm not saying to miss 1 day. You shouldn't willingly miss a day. But if you do, you're on a 30-day streak of working out, you miss a day. That doesn't make you inconsistent. You go back with another 27-day streak. And then you miss another day. Maybe you had something to do. Maybe you were on vacation and you didn't have access to your equipment, which is a pretty bad excuse when you can do stuff without equipment. But I understand the vacation part. You could just go on a deload. But you missed 2 days. And then you work out for 38 days. That's your new record. Then you miss another day. That's consistency. You're missing days every now and then. But you overall are staying consistent to the cause. So stay consistent and keep consistently working towards those 3 goals that we talked about earlier. The third and last point I want to make about not wasting your summer and not living a purposeless summer is learning. You have this thing you want to do. You want to exercise, but you've never resistance trained in your life, so you don't know what to do. Of course, you're gonna go look up a workout online. This is the same for everything. Maybe one of your goals is to build a business. You don't know how to build a business. You've never done it before. And yes, you've got to take the action. Oh, learning. Learning isn't gonna help you if you don't take action, which is a true thing. But it does rewire your mindset. So learn what you're trying to do. You want to play the guitar. You feel a drive to play the guitar. You know, you were at a Christian conference or a Christian camp, and playing the guitar really touched you when you were worshiping God, and music really touched you, and you want to play the saxophone. And you have no idea how to play the saxophone. So you need to learn how to play the saxophone. Go on YouTube, have a mentor. You need to learn. So learn. You've been weightlifting inconsistently. You're not consistent with it because you don't like it. You don't enjoy weightlifting. And it's not the part where you're like just being a little sis and you don't enjoy it. It's you genuinely don't feel progress in it. And you genuinely don't feel like it's your life purpose. But you still want to work out and you still want to build muscle. And you find this thing called calisthenics. And you have no idea how to do it. You have no idea how to work everything. You need to learn. You need to watch videos. You need to learn from people who have the experience. My advice would be finding 3 or 4 people on social media, maybe 5, that align with your goals, that have completed them. Maybe you want to become a social media marketing agency owner, an SMMA owner, and you find Iman Gadji, and he makes $10 million a month. You know, learn from that guy. Learn from the guy that's doing what you want to do successfully. You want to learn how to be a successful YouTuber, and you want to find a guy who will help you learn how to be a successful YouTuber. Go find Hamza. You know, he gives the sauce. He gives you the cheat codes. Not actually. You have to do hard work. You're not going to get the cheat code. But the point is, find somebody who's succeeding at what you want to succeed in. Hamza's succeeding at YouTube. I want to become a successful YouTuber. So I'm going to learn from Hamza because he has 2 million subscribers. You know, you want to become a better baseball player. You find this guy who teaches about baseball online. You learn from him, you know, follow him and learn. And I think that's the big thing. Learn and get better and take action. So now here's the actionable plan I want you to follow. Use these things to take up your day, because when you're bored, you do things that are unproductive. You get on the video games, you get on the junk food, you get on Instagram, you get on TikTok. You do these things that are unproductive when you're bored. So fill up your time with these things. Schedule parts of your day that you want to do to learn. So let's say you want to exercise. Maybe you want to do it at 9 in the morning and then learn about it before that. So you're learning at 8. Okay, I learned. I made this split. You may not be learning every day for a workout thing. You may learn the first few days and get the hang of it. But make a plan. Block out your day in the schedule. So 7 a.m., wake up. Then 7:05, meditate. Then 7:10, drink a glass of water. 7:15, coffee. 7:20, cold shower. 7:45, work out. You know, block out your day and schedule what you want to do. Do these things consistently, like I said, so you're doing this every day. Find a part of the day that you can always do, and sometimes you can't always do it, but find the part of the day that would be best for you, and use that part of the day to learn. So instead of doing the bad habits and being purposeless, replace those with the good habits of you. A, finding the goal. B, staying consistent with the goal. And C, learning about the goal. So, learn, use your day, and instead of doing the unproductive things, learn, take action. Learn, take action. Learn, take action consistently. And when you're doing these things, you will find more purpose in your summer. And you know, actually, I think I want to show a little way you could block out your schedule. So, I just realized everybody has different ways to block out their schedule. I'm just going to give a piece of advice that will cover everything. Find a time that is right for you most of the time. Find a time that you can consistently use to learn and to take action and do the thing you want to do. Because if you're just learning and not taking the action, what's the point? Learn what you want to do. You want to play the guitar. Find a time to watch a video about basics of guitar learning, of how to play the guitar. Find a video, the basics of playing the saxophone, and then find a time to practice playing the saxophone. Find a time to work out, have your routine that you consistently use, and find a time, hey, this time I want to learn more about working out. I want to learn more about calisthenics, Find this time, hey, at this time, at blank o'clock, I'm going to learn about making better YouTube videos. And at this o'clock, I'm going to record and get better at recording. So you're going to learn and you're going to take action. This is the end of the video. Love you all. Take action. Don't waste your summer. God bless.